And I know you've done something with balloons as well, which I find really fascinating. There's sort of a more visual take on Bull and certainly a louder.
Yes.
Perhaps you could just explain what you did with balloons?
Yeah, we have one of our KPIs is customer satisfaction, and in order to get our surveys filled out, our customers get the opportunity to complete a survey every time we resolve a job or ticket for them. So we're within the email, but as with most things, people don't read the entire email, so they perhaps don't know it's there, and we ask our guys to prompt them, and we spent the best part of 8 months trying to work out ways to encourage them to do it, and some worked with a degree, but I targeted 15% of our tickets closed to have a survey done. We were hovering around 10 to 12% for a long time, and Claire had come up with an idea that if we put a load of balloons above the service technicians' desks, all with a prize in which they had no idea what was in there, what was going to be in there, how many of what prize, if somebody got a prize when they come out. So every time they asked, and again it still had to fit in with the values, there's still an element of the values being involved because they are aware of who filled them in on a regular basis. So to ask somebody that they felt comfortable with, I suggested might not be part of the honesty value, that we were asking for new people that didn't fill them in. So as long as they believed it fitted in with the values, that they could pop a balloon and receive the prize that was in it. And obviously we encourage them to do it at any time, because also if a customer suddenly said on the phone, what was that noise, we were able to explain it, which was another in for them understanding that it was important to us to get the feedback, and that they would probably fill one in even without being prompted. Even when I had meetings, there were balloons being popped, and it raised a bit of interest.
Yeah.
And within there that I think we had about 7 or 8 prizes of a £5 note, one £10 note, some vouchers for chocolate, vouchers for wishes. Going back to our Bull Done thing, they had the opportunity to get a free wish. And they had no idea, but they took it on straight away because I think the element of mystery.
The fun element of
Yes.
it, not knowing whether there's going to win or
Yes.
not win, etc., etc. And I think you told us that the open rate or the survey completion rate was between 10 and 12%.
Yes.
What changes, what difference does that make? I don't think you shared the difference.
Yes, at 26%.
So it's
It
gone
went
up
up to
to
26% whilst we were asking, which proves that by asking you get more, 14% more. In some
People
cases,
complete the surveys,
Yeah.
and you get people to ask by having the balloons,
Yeah.
or again the visual representation of
Yes.
something actually being achieved. So instead of it just being an intangible number somewhere off in the ether,
Yeah.
there's actually a physical reputation up on the ceiling, or the balls going in the
Yes.
pots, that actually demonstrates to people that you're actually making progress.
Yeah, and the irony of it is, the other thing that one wasn't expecting from this exercise was we actually had people, I think 4 additional people, 3 phoned me just to give us a compliment based on the fact that they were being provoked to think about our service, and one emailed me because she'd had 2 of her team members go up to her and say how good we'd done something individually for those 2 people. So it actually raised another aspect of it, of that we were doing a good job, but people perhaps had then had time to think about it because they were being asked to rate us.
It brought the results that you was achieving into the consciousness of the customer,
Yes.
as well as the team member,
Yeah.
and that was a kind of a byproduct, if you like, of
Yeah.
trying to encourage the team members to
Which
to
made
actually
me
do that.
feel even better than the 26%. 26% was brilliant, but the byproduct of it made me feel even better because we had people going out of their way to do something other than fill the survey in to tell us that we'd done a good job.
That's fantastic, Mark. And again, if there was a learning or something that you learned from that experience that you could share, what would it be?
It's simply that if you want some form of result out of your business that somebody else can give you, you're never going to get it completely if you don't ask. And by asking, it doesn't cost you any time or any difference, but you're going to get feedback.
Excellent, thank you very much. And then the final one, or the last one before the final one, because I just want to touch on something that's perhaps a little bit more personal of nature, but